Welcome to PC Woods Kids Tech Talk. Today we're looking at the Patriot Bolt. This one here that I have is a 16 gigabyte USB flash drive. The difference is that it has 256-bit of hardware encryption. So just by looking at it, you might think, well, it's just another USB flash drive. But no, it's not. It's more than that. It has the security feature of encrypting your data, so it safely guards it with a password protection that you assign to it in Windows. So obviously it's compatible with Windows Vista and Windows 7. Here at the back it tells you also the read and the write specs. So if you're interested, 30 megs per second on the read, 12 megs per second on the write. So pretty decent results there for the read. And we're going to put it to the test and see how it does. Here's the front, okay, showing you the logo for Windows 7. Obviously it's compatible. And basically they want you to use Windows so that way you can use the built-in software that it has on the drive to set the password. Okay, so it's just a little drive, just like anything here. As you can see, it has a little cap on one end that comes off. On the other end, you can hang that on a chain, and it has a nice little LED that blinks, obviously. So just your average-looking little tiny thumb drive. Okay, but putting it to the test here, I have it plugged in on one of my PCs so that you can see the LED how it looks like. Okay, so it's got like a amber color there to it. And we're looking at the 16 gigabyte model, but you can get this from a 4 gigabyte to a 64 gigabyte model. So when you plug it in, by default, you run through the setup, which is built in on the drive, and you put in the user, the password that you want for this USB flash drive. Okay, so no user ID required, just a password. And that's what's going to enable the hardware encryption. And also you set a hint in case you forget what that password is, right? So put in a hint always in there. So once you do that, it will lock it. Okay, so when you enable the password, that means it's locking and encrypting the drive. If you do not lock and enable the password protection on it, then it's just a regular thumb drive. You can just use it on a Mac, you can use it on Windows, on Linux, it'll just be a regular drive. But the whole point of this is to use the 256-bit hardware encryption. So in Windows, you need to come in here by utilizing this built-in utility that it has on the drive and basically lock it, okay, and put in a password for that. And that's going to encrypt your drive and protect it. So that way, if you try to use this on another computer, it'll just say, please insert a disk into drive G, like it says here. It doesn't actually show you, it won't allow you to read anything on that drive. And then if you want to read it, you run the utility and you need to put in a password. Okay, and you have 10 chances to put in the right password. And if you don't know the password after the 11th try, it'll wipe it out. Okay, so you got 10 tries, after that it's gone. So that's a security, hardcore security feature here for that one. Now when it comes to the speed in the Atto disk benchmarks, you can see that it did live up to the specs. 30 megs per second, dead on, there it is. On the read, and on the write, it did about 11 to 12 megs per second. So very good there for the results on this. I definitely recommend this for an average USB stick. This is great. Okay, on top of that now you got hardware encryption, even better. So not bad at all from Patriot. I'd like to thank them for providing it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.